Good afternoon. Welcome to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Milwaukee Wave public address announcer Van McNeil here for the 2019 Major Arena Soccer League Ron Newman Cup Championship Press Conference. Whew. What a season, huh? 17 teams, 215 games leading up to this moment.
On behalf of the league, very happy to announce the actual commencement of the 2018-19 Ron Newman Cup. Congratulations to both teams for making it. You've both had a long journey this season, and we're going to highlight a few of those headlines as we go through. I want to relay a story to the crowd, something the media wrote this year that I thought was kind of amusing considering where we've come in the last 3 to 5 years. The media wrote a headline that says something like this: when nuclear fallout is done, there'll be two things left: cockroaches and arena soccer. And I thought it was comical because apparently the media doesn't know where our league is at. We are very strong. We're 32 teams strong, more teams than any league in this sport has ever had between MASL and M2. We have expansion, we have strong ownership groups, and we have groups putting together media that is unprecedented in our league's history. We had 5 television deals, including a national television deal we put together this year, and we look forward to many more media deals in the future and growth as we move forward. Speaking of the teams, I want to say congratulations personally to Gerardo, to Mike Zimmerman, 2 of our finest owners in the league, along with Alfredo, who I wish was here now, but we'll be congratulating him personally tomorrow. They both represent the league in the highest level of professionalism, and we look forward to battling it out on the field tomorrow. Now on to the teams, starting with Monterrey. What a year it was. Coaching change early in the season, then went on an amazing run, and ultimately getting here today by defeating the #1 seed in the Western Conference in San Diego, who had won 16 straight on their home field. What a victory it was, and what a moment for your organization. To some individuals we'd like to recognize here today: Diego Reynoso, 5th straight Arena Soccer Championship game. It's an amazing feat, especially for a goalkeeper. Give him a round of applause. Damian Garcia, 4, right? 4 championships for Damon. Eric, Uzi, Frank, this is your 3rd, correct? It takes a lot for a team to put that many winners on a field and have everyone work together, and clearly you found chemistry here to be back at the table at the MASL Championship. Special recognition to Chile and Hector. Returned to Milwaukee after a championship in 2010, where you were victors. I believe Ian and Giuliano, you were at that game? Maybe you can discuss that later. It was an interesting time in arena soccer, and we hope to relive a lot of the awesome games that happened in the last 3 years, including the huge crowds that attended our championship. To the Milwaukee Wave, who sailed through the South Central to gain the title, and finally bested the 3-time defending champion Baltimore Blast, to set the stage for your chance to represent the East in the MASL Championship. For Ian and Giuliano, this is now your 3rd championship game, correct, Ian? 4th championship game. Giuliano, 4th and 1st time as a coach. For Mike, your 1st as an owner. Congratulations. And once again, to our fans, without you, none of this is possible. We look forward to your viewership and your attendance tomorrow. Keep cheering us on, watch us grow, and be a part of the MASL family. Thank you.
Welcome, everybody. I was sitting here this weekend. This is such a big moment for you guys, for the city of Milwaukee, for our fans, for the ticket staff. And I had to sort of think back, like, this has been a really long journey for us. It's been 5 years. I acquired the Wave 5 years ago. But a lot of people don't know the story behind that. As a matter of fact, the journey started we started out with a baseball team. I went out and hired a guy, Dan Kenzie. I said, hey, we're going to bring this baseball team to Milwaukee. And he said, okay, great. I've got this great paying job at the Journal-Sentinel. Are you sure that this is going to happen? And I said, I'm positive. Don't worry about it. You can quit your job. Come work with me. So he quit his job. We went for our final votes with the city of Franklin, and the city of Franklin basically went into closed-door session and said, that's not going to happen. So Dan called me and said, you said that was going to happen. And I said, well, okay, well, now we got to go to plan B. And I heard the Milwaukee Wave is up for sale. Just about 5.5, 6 years ago. And he says to me, well, what do we know about soccer? I said, nothing, but it's our only option. So sure enough, we acquired the Wave, bought it from Stu Black. Previously, she bought it from Jim Lindenberg. And when we sat down, we crafted a 5-year strategy. And that 5-year strategy, first and foremost, was bring financial stability to the Milwaukee Wave. Milwaukee Wave, for all of you that don't know, is the longest standing professional soccer franchise in the United States. It's a big deal. But over the last 35 years, it's sort of been ebb and flow. There's been times and there's been many campaigns that are sort of Save the Wave campaigns. So our first goal was to put in financial stability. The second was to lead the league in attendance. The third was to bring a entertainment flavor to the game that's a bit different. So we went out and purchased black turf, which at the time everybody thought we were nuts. We also decided to play music every game, which the league fined us in the early games. And then the last goal, the fourth goal, was to win a championship. So we said, we want to do all that in 5 years. So now let's fast forward, and in terms of financial stability, we are financially stable. We've turned it from losing to a lot of money to making a few bucks. We just announced yesterday a really important merger for our organization with the SC Waukesha Club, which is a really big deal. It's 2,000 kids that are now going to be playing under the brand of the SC Wave. So that just helps bolster up the program, that and the work that we do with the camps. So the second was attendance, and happy to report that while we were second in attendance, people that attended the game, right behind San Diego, we led the league #1 in revenue, and just that's hats off to the folks doing the entertainment, the on the field stuff, and our ticketing staff, which is just they're the best in the business. Third was entertainment. I think our entertainment is really excellent, and our fans continue to tell us. That means we'll continue to tweak that and do crazy things. But there's still a little bit more wood to chop, right, boys? We still got to get that championship. So that's the last piece. We're in our 5th year. It's the last piece, so it's up to you guys tomorrow to get it done. I want to also just take my hat off and tip my cap to Dan Kenzie, my buddy, who gets zero recognition, but he's really the guy behind all of this. He's been with me since day one and does a lot of the hard work. So if we could just give you a quick round of applause, I'd appreciate it. I want to welcome Monterrey. I want to welcome you guys to the great city of Milwaukee, and congratulations on what an amazing game that Eastern Conference game was. My kids were disappointed because they wanted to go to San Diego, but what a great game, what a great accomplishment. I mean, those are 2 great games. So congrats, welcome. Our job is to be hospitable for the next 24 hours, but then we're going to get it on, and we're going to do it. We want you to be happy for 24 hours, but we don't want you going back with that trophy. And what's also really interesting is tomorrow's Cinco de Mayo, right? So Cinco de Mayo is where the French army beat the French, right? And now it's more of an American culture, but it talks about the Mexican-American culture. So tomorrow, I don't think that's just sort of serendipity that the game between a Mexican team and American team, Cinco de Mayo, 5:05, is going to be a really special moment. So welcome. I don't want you going home happy, but welcome and enjoy the next 24 hours. So thank you.
It's been great. It's been a great season. Monterrey, congratulations on making it to the championship. Great season, great game against San Diego last week. We all really enjoyed watching it. As for the Milwaukee Wave, to have a team that can compete for a championship, I just strongly believe it starts at the top. So I think we got the best owner in the league in Mike Z, and our VP of Operations, Dan Kinsey. Thank you guys for making this possible. We really appreciated it from the team. Thank you guys. To our coaching staff and technical staff, Marcelo Fontana, Marcio Liete, Hans Dennison, Rafa Diaz, Brian and Larry Sales, our captain, Ian Bennett, the positive impact you've had on our group this year. Thank you guys. Okay, it means a lot to me, it means a lot to our guys, and you guys have been awesome all season long. Thank you. Lastly, to the group of guys in front of me, I couldn't be prouder of you guys this season. The effort, commitment, day in and day out, the stuff that fans don't get to see behind the scenes, and the way you guys trained, absolutely phenomenal. Job's not done yet, but couldn't be prouder, like I said, and let's get this done. Thank you.
No, man, this has been a truly blessed season. Obviously, finally to get over the hump against Baltimore was definitely an accomplishment, but obviously we're not done. Monterrey is fantastic players. I had the pleasure and the blessing to play with Chile for 2 years in Chicago. He taught me a lot of things. The guy's a walking legend, so it's kind of coming full circle. He did beat us, so we get to kind of run it back. And hopefully it's a different outcome. Frank, just watching Frank do his thing over the past couple of years. The guy's a beast, man. He scores a lot of goals. He's a good guy, and he's a fantastic player. But a lot of respect to my boys, man. It was I think Ricardo spent a lot of time with us, our trainer, and he's been there from day one. But I think Marcio and I and Tenzin, we had a goal and had a plan, and we're going to stick together, and I think we really grew together as a team. Marcio and I obviously have been there from day one. We're getting a little older, but Marcio still looks like a baby. I still look pretty good. But but it's been fantastic. You know, Mike and Dan have been doing a fantastic job of just creating a great atmosphere in Milwaukee. And I think obviously arena soccer is growing, it's alive, and it's well. And I think the two best teams are obviously going to play on Sunday. And I think you're going to be excited for a really, really great game. And may the best team win, even if it's the king versus the prince. Let's do this. Thank you.
Hello to everyone. I just want to say thank you to all the staff of the MISL and all the people from the Milwaukee Wave organization for this great hospitality. We're very happy to be here. As you know, tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo, Batalla de Puebla. For us, for the people that are involved in the indoor soccer world, it's a fiesta weekend. So let's enjoy this weekend. Two great teams are going to be on the field tomorrow. And hopefully Flash is going to win tomorrow. But two teams are going to have a battle on the field. Two teams from two different conferences, with two different languages, from two different countries, but just one league. That's the thing that joined us together. So we're very happy to be here, and thank you very much again for the hospitality, Josh again, and see you tomorrow, 5 p.m. on the field. Thank you.
¿Qué tal, chicos? Buenas tardes. Hablo en español, no se entiende. Bueno, quiero dar las gracias a los directivos de la MSL, gracias a Milwaukee Wave por su hospitalidad, felicitarlos por su gran temporada, al igual a mi equipo. Hemos hecho un gran esfuerzo durante 24 jornadas más playoff. ¿Esto habla en español? ¿No? Okay.
He thinks everybody speaks Spanish. So I don't know if it's correct, but he wants to say he's really thankful to the MASL. He wants to congratulate the Milwaukee Wave, and he wants to congratulate his team as well.
Nada más decirles que mañana no es una batalla de fútbol, es un juego de fútbol, ¿sí? Que respetemos las reglas, que respetemos a los árbitros, que se respeten entre rivales y que seguramente gane el mejor.
I want to say that tomorrow's game, it's not a battle, it's a game. And I expect everybody to behave, I expect the players to behave, I expect the fans to behave, and I'm probably adding a little bit more, but it's basically the reasoning that it's not a battle, it's a game, and he wants everybody to have fun with it.
Y por último, nada más quisiera decirles que sigamos avanzando como personas, que sigamos creciendo como personas, como jugadores, y que seguramente el domingo demos espectáculo a los fans que se den cita en la arena y que gane Monterrey Flash y ¡Viva México!
Viva Mexico, and I think I got lost with it. And Monterrey is going to win.
Good evening, everyone. Super excited to be here. It's always a blessing to be able to compete for a championship and obviously meet players from the other side. I only have 3 things to say. Number one, to the league. I got into this league in 2012, and it's nothing that it is right now, and it speaks volume for everyone that's involved. So thank you, and let's keep doing our part to grow the sport. Thank you to everyone involved, from the front office to the owners and the commissioner. Us players, we appreciate you guys, and we're gonna keep putting a show for the fans as long as you guys, give us the platform to express ourselves. And also, I know my brother, he's always at it with you guys, but he's really a good guy. He's just passionate about it, so don't take it personal. Secondly, I want to talk about the Wave. This is one of the teams that I've been following for a long time. One of my greatest mentor in the game, Greg House, played for this team, and he taught me everything that I know. And I remember when he came on and started coaching us with Las Vegas Legends, he always drew comparison with this team. And so you guys are the true definition of having a plan and a vision and sticking to it. From 2015, when you guys started, you had to get over the Missouri Comets, and after that you went on to get over Blast. So to see you guys here is truly inspirational for all of us, and it's going to be a fun game tomorrow. Lastly, when I got in the league, I wasn't very much of an indoor player. I had to make a lot of adjustment, but few people always thought that I had everything it takes to be as dominant as I am tomorrow, and I want to take the time to thank them. The first one is Greg House. Forever thankful for everything he taught me and for believing in me and for calling me an MVP when no one knew me. Secondly, Mayor Cohen of the Las Vegas Legends for giving me the opportunity to start this career. Rogelio and my brother Uzi. Thank you guys, and see you tomorrow.